Yeah, did you hear they traded KD for Luka? I don't know. Does that mean anything to you?
No, yeah, absolutely. I can't believe they traded KD for Luka, man. That's
Is that what happened? Oh no, it's
yeah,
80, isn't it?
Yeah, man. You were right the first time. You were right the first time.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
What the fuck?
What's up?
Guys, it's me, Luke, from the future, to tell you two things. One, Jackson, you totally fucked up that trade. That was not the right person. Second off,
Damn it.
I just came back from a funeral.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Who died?
It was our funeral.
What?
It was at episode 180. The Good Enough Podcast died.
Oh.
Where you at?
I'm in North Liberty.
Doing what?
I'm at Asher's house.
Your mom's on her way to get you.
Okay.
I'm fucking pissed.
Okay.
Call your mom and tell her where the fuck you're at.
All right.
And 3, 2, 1, and we're live. How's it going, guys?
Welcome
Hey,
to the
guys.
show.
Welcome to the show. You may be curious as to why the colors are a little bit different.
Yeah, it feels colder today.
It's
Colder,
mad monochromatic right now.
sadder, even, and dare I say it, deathly. Lots of deathly, and in preparation
Yeah,
for
man.
death.
It could happen. I mean,
And-
death
and
can
the
come at any
dying.
time, truly.
Yeah. Where the fuck did Jake go?
What's happening? We're 5 seconds in and we're talking
Literally,
about like
Jake's
complexities
Jake's
of death,
fucking
and Jake is
gone
completely
already.
left the screen.
Like, dude, we're trying to like have a serious conversation here. Have you ever fucking listened to this podcast before?
I
get
Yo,
serious
man,
Serious.
can't we just
Yeah.
talk about like the
All
political economic
fucking
state
day.
of the world right now?
And I was the socioeconomic state of the world right now, bro. Great video.
I mean, can we not talk about the socioeconomic state of the world right now?
Everyone my age,
video.
like,
Bro!
I love that every couple of years that video pops up again. I'm like, good, that's a great video.
I hope that never stops chasing him. I hope that every night he wakes up in a cold sweat, remembering that he said that stupid ass shit live on the radio. Oh man.
I'm just an icon.
Yeah, I
living.
hate that guy, man. Whoa, that's a good song. I'll say it.
That's a
Fucking
good
awesome song.
So,
The Good Enough Podcast is ending at 180. We're gonna die. We're all gonna fucking die. So
Yeah. We are, and speaking of death, I have a funny story to tell that has nothing to do with death, but kind of in a weird
okay.
way.
Speaking of death, something totally different.
I have a crazy doctor story that just like I have to tell the world because I had the most absurd, and that's the only way I can describe it, absurd experience of my entire life the other day. Because I had to get a tonsil biopsy. Because
Getting a tonsillectomy?
viewers of the show might know I'm not getting a tonsillectomy, hopefully.
I do not
'cause
wish that upon my worst enemy.
Yeah, I've been having tonsil stone issues, so I went to go see a tonsil doctor a while ago, and he said that they don't take out tonsils because of that, because it's very, as Luke knows, very painful procedure that has a long recovery period, and can be dangerous in some situations. And so, but they said that my left one is bigger than my right one, so I got an MRI, and they said that everything looked clear, but they wanted to do a biopsy to make sure there wasn't some sort of surface thing that the MRI didn't pick
As you
up.
do.
So I end up driving an hour away to go get my tonsil biopsy because I have poopy ass insurance, and there was no place near me that was in my grouping or whatever.
That's like the
And
worst
so-
company, by the way, to get insurance
Yeah,
through.
yeah,
the
poopy ass insurance is the worst
insurance.
company.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I do not
I don't
recommend.
know why you went with that. That was a weird call, but okay.
Yeah.
So I drive an hour away to like this office park that's like on the coast, and I walk into the lobby, and already it's like a weird vibe. Okay, like the office has a record player with a record on it, but they're playing music from a speaker that it's not connected to the record player, and like the lobby has a bunch of like weird photos on the wall and stuff, and I'm like, this is just a really weird place to put a lobby for a doctor's office, but alas. So I sign in, and they take me into the room, and the first thing I notice is that it looks the chair that I'm sitting in looks like 1984 torture chair. It's like literally one of the ones where like you're slightly leaned back, but they have like a head pad and like arm slots and stuff. And I'm like, it looked like I was about to get like interrogated.
I'm
Dude,
so
was he
sorry,
like,
I
we're
don't mean
about to
interrupt.
milk you?
Give me 1 second.
Where could he possibly be going right now? What
Dude,
could
I don't
possibly be
know.
more important right now than this story that I am currently telling? Ridiculous.
Yeah, seriously. Does he
You
not
think you know a guy, man.
We need to cherish every single moment we have with each other. I'm only going to see you guys.
Yeah, we only have, apparently, according to you from the future, we only have a few episodes left, and so this is important.
Yeah, Jake
And he's
grabbed,
holding
I believe, a quesadilla
uh,
from
what the
Taco Bell.
fuck is he holding?
Okay, so much has happened. Put the chicken quesadilla in my air fryer to warm it up. Set the paper on fire. Doechii won Best Rap Album in the Grammys, and Jaden Smith, as we're talking about him, is wearing a full "Don't hug me, I'm scared" felt a house on his head right now. I just got overstimulated in the last 30 seconds. I'm losing my fucking mind.
Okay.
Woo! All right.
Well, Jackson was about to
anyway,
get milked
Mr.
at this
Doechii.
doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Milk
so
Farm.
anyways.
Milk
So
Farm, gotcha.
I sit down and the nurse walks in and all she says is, "I'm gonna spray some numbing spray down your nose. I hope it makes it to your throat."
Not.
Well, here goes
Okay.
nothing.
So she takes out this comedically large tube and sticks it in my nostrils and goes into both my nostrils, and it's like spikes travel down my nasal pathway and like trickle into my throat, and I'm like, wow, that really sucked. And then she goes, "Oh my god," and I go, "What?" And she's like, "Are you allergic to any medication?" And I go, "No," and she goes, "Oh, thank God."
She was supposed to ask you that.
And I was like,
man.
oh yeah,
Jackson,
that's, like,
I
a good
hate to
thing.
break it to you. I don't think you went to a doctor. I don't think that was a. I don't think that
The
was a
story
doctor.
only gets worse from here, pal. It only gets worse from here. So she leaves the room and doesn't say anything else. Like that's the last of our conversations. She leaves the room and I'm just in there for
scary.
5 minutes, and my throat slowly starts getting a little more numb, but nothing too bad. And she walks back in, and she has a new spray bottle, and she goes, "Hey, I have to give you more numbing spray, but this time I'm just gonna put it directly in your throat. This is a different one. It's a little bit stronger. Some people say it tastes kind of like banana." I'm like, okay. So I open my mouth, and she shoots it into my throat. And you know those like cleaning products that like when you spray them they foam up? That's what happened. Like it sprays in my throat and then it goes, it expands, and I literally go,
Dude, it's like
oh,
elephant
like,
toothpaste,
I
man.
didn't know it was gonna happen. No one warned me. And I'm like, yeah, like it vaguely tastes like banana, but like if it went bad and like someone pooped in it, but like okay. and then she goes, "You're not gonna be able to spit. If you have to spit, just do it in the sink," and then leaves again. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And sure enough, within 5 minutes, my throat gets super numb, and so I'm like, now I'm standing up, just sitting over the sink, and every 5 seconds I'm just like, because I literally can't spit anymore because I can't feel my
Bro's
throat muscles.
immobilized.
And so 5 more minutes pass, and now 3 new people walk in, like 3 new characters have entered the building, and one of them is my tonsil doctor, usually, who I'm shocked to see because I usually see him at a different hospital. Like I had no idea he was going to be there. I was like, oh, hey, what's up? And then 2 other nurses, and he goes, all right, so we're actually going to give you more numbing stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that wasn't enough. And he goes, yeah, dude, he pulls out the comically large needle, bro. This shit is like this long.
Not the
and I'm like,
comically
are
large
you
needle,
fucking
bro.
kidding me, dude? He pulls the shit out, and they swing a light in front of me. So it's like facing my face. And he starts instructing the nurse on what to do. And I realize, oh, she is a student, like doing her residency,
There you go.
and he's trying to show her what's up. And I'm like, okay, or at least that's the vibe that I got. That was never confirmed to me. But anyways, so she's looking through a magnifying glass that's attached to this light, and she's like, damn, I can't find his tonsils. And he goes, okay, let me help. Pulls out a metallic crowbar type object, and like pulls my mouth open. I'm like, okay, we're doing this now. And she's looking through the magnifying glass, and she's like, I just can't find his tonsils. And I'm like, how do you, like, my tonsils, I can see my tonsils when I look in the mirror. Like, this is not a difficult object to find. And he goes, oh, like, you still have the cap on the magnifying glass.
Yo, dude.
So he takes the cap off. Oh, yeah. Oh, and there they are. There's your tonsils.
Dude,
Okay, what the
literally like lens cap on the camera moment after the action
literally,
shot.
dude,
Dude.
literally.
Yo, were we
and
supposed
so,
to take the lens cap
and
off?
so
Also
then I
in
realized,
chat right now is Jackson POV in chat.
Yeah. And so then I realize, oh my God, she's the one that's gonna give me she's the one that's going to give me the injection.
Ooh.
And so my mouth is open, and he's instructing her on how to do it, and she's looking through the magnifying glass, and she misses my mouth completely and stabs me in the lip. Just completely.
Dude, this is actually the Horton Hears a Who episode. What?
She completely missed and just hits me in the lip with the fucking needle.
Did you go,
And I go,
fuck. Yeah.
I went, oh, and she goes, oh, I'm so sorry. And then just starts putting it in my mouth again. And she's, at this point, I'm so numbed up that I can't really feel it, but I can feel her digging around in my throat with the needle. And the doctor's like trying to tell her how to do it. And finally he's like, all right, so don't worry about it. You didn't do it today, but let me just do it now. And so he grabs the needle and like within 2 seconds, and it's done. It was I was like, why didn't you just do it the whole time? And then they leave. And now my shit is really numb. And they leave me with like this little pink tray and like a bib. And so I'm just like drooling on myself with this tray, like just like spitting on. I have a picture. I'll send it in a second.
Your barf bucket, dude.
Dude, yeah,
Bro, it really was a
check
barf
out the
bucket,
picture.
bro.
I'm sending 2 images in the chat right now.
You look
And so-
you look like
Here, put them on
incredibly
screen
put
right now. Put
together.
them on screen right now.
You look very put together for what is going on right now.
Yo, is this
Well,
live at the dentist office, Jackson?
And so,
Oh,
and so then,
name of the episode.
oh, dude, live that is. Oh, dude, I'm typing in the chat.
Yep, I got you.
Yeah, I came
Okay,
up
cool.
with that.
So, anyways,
Trademark Luke.
5 more
I
minutes
came up with
passes,
that.
and the 3 characters walk back in, and now I'm like, oh wait, it has occurred to me that I don't know what the fuck a biopsy is. Like, I know that they're taking a sample of my tissue, but I'm like, no one has explained to me how it's gonna happen, what I should expect, and so they come back in, and I'm like, hey man, like, just curious, what's gonna be happening today? I don't really know. Like, are you making an incision? Like, are you taking a chunk? Like, what's the deal?
Like, what am I here for? Who are you?
And
Where
he's
am I? What's
he's
going
a
on?
great doctor. Like he explained it very easily, and like he's just a really nice guy. That's why I see him. He's
For
great.
someone associated with
Um,
the poopy ass insurance company, great guy.
Yeah, he's doing a great stuff. And so he takes up these little tiny little tongs, and he's like, yeah, so these tongs are a little bit sharp. We're basically just going to go in there and pull a little piece of the surface off, and then after that, we'll go into the same spot and pull a deeper piece. But you're not going to feel a thing. We've done 3 rounds of anesthesia. Like, you're not even going to know we were in there. I'm like, great. This is going to be a cakewalk.
Seems reasonable.
So, sure enough, the fucking crowbar goes back in my mouth, and she is the one controlling the tongs. She is doing the biopsy again. So
Take her
crowbar in my
medical
mouth,
license away. No.
and she puts it in my mouth, and it feels like, again, it didn't hurt at all, but it's the weirdest feeling because you can feel like your tonsils getting tugged on, and then they like snap back into place when she's done pulling on it. And so it's this horrible, like, rubbery feeling. But it's just a tiny little sample. And so I see it as she pulls it out. And after she does the first one, because they said they were going to take 2 samples, I could feel a little something in the back of my throat. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, it's probably just blood. Like at the end of the day, they did just cut me. It's probably just blood. And the main doctor looks in my mouth and he goes, okay, so we're actually going to do 3 samples. You have a little piece of tissue that got pulled off that's just dangling in your throat, and we just don't want you to choke on that or anything. Bro. She had already fucked my shit up. It's like I'm at the barber and she has just shaved a line down my head. So I'm
is
like,
the
all right, well,
worst
why don't
story
you
of
just
all
cut the
time.
whole fucking tonsil out? And so she tugs this fucking string of tissue out of my mouth, and that's just disgusting. And then he goes, okay, we're gonna do the deeper sample now. So just be ready for that. I'm like, great. Dude, he puts the tongue depressor, and I already have a bad gag reflex. He puts that shit so far in my mouth, I immediately almost vomit everywhere. Like I literally go, "Whoa!" And he's like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm so sorry. Like I have a really bad gag reflex. Like, can we find another way to do this?" And he's like, "Well, we have to go deep in there, but like, let me try putting the tongue compressor a little bit farther to the front of your mouth." So he puts it back in my mouth, and sure enough, whoa! Again, I'm like almost gagging, and I'm like, "Hey man, my body is not going to allow you to do this. We have got to find something else." And he goes, "Okay, no worries. We'll find a way around this." Because again, he's great. So he gets a wooden tongue compressor this time, and this time he's just kind of barely putting it in my tongue. But now my whole body is like, nothing should be in your mouth right now. And so he puts it in again, and it's not even that bad. But again, I almost throw up because I'm just like, my body is like rejecting things.
Yeah.
And so he goes, "Okay, so you know what? We're gonna do no tongue compressor. It's totally fine. I'm gonna do the last sample, and I'm just gonna use the back of the tongs to hold your tongue down. That way, there's only one thing in your mouth and not a bunch of other shit going on." I'm like, great. So, dude, he puts it back there, and it's right on the brink where it's like I am like consciously putting every fiber of my intellect into not gagging on this guy's fingers, because like I'm just sitting, I'm like breathing through my mouth. I'm like, like please don't throw up, please don't throw up. But he gets the sample and we're done. And I'm like, thank fuck, it's over. And he goes, hey man, so like, yeah, recovery process super easy. We're gonna give you some saline water to gargle now. Just gargle some salt water like for the next few days every night. You should feel the numbness leave in just about an hour, like probably less than that. If you have any problems, call us, but you shouldn't, and you'll get the results in 2 weeks. And I'm like, oh great. So I gargle the saline water. And I leave the office. I exit the office. I'm now in the hallway of the building. And I'm like, I have an hour drive back. I got to piss. So I go find a bathroom, but it's keypad locked. So I'm like, fuck, I got to go back to the lobby. So I walk back into the lobby. And I walk in, and the intern at the desk goes, oh, good, you're back. I'm like, oh, I didn't. What?
Oh,
And
thank God you didn't leave.
You'll never guess what she asks me. You'll never guess.
We need
Are
a
you
fourth
Jackson
sample.
Burns?
So,
Is your dad?
I'm
Regan
so sorry.
Burns?
No. So I'm so sorry. What was your name again? Bro. They were trying to figure out who I was.
Yo,
They had
Jackson,
forgotten
you
which
did
patient
not go
they
to a
had just
doctor.
taken the sample from.
You did not go to a doctor, bro. You literally didn't.
She's
How
like,
did they
"Oh,
not
yeah,
get your
okay.
name?
I thought it was you, but I just forgot to confirm." And I'm like, "You let me leave." I asked like 4 times if there was anything else you guys needed from me, and you said no. Like, how did you forget? So I get the bathroom code, and I go, "All right, great. Sorry, you sure there's nothing else you need from me?" And she goes, "No. We'll call you in 2 weeks." I'm like, "All right," and I leave, and that's the end of the story.
Damn.
But
Jackson-
in my head, I'm like, what would have happened if I hadn't come back?
Yeah, that's the
What was the
closest to a.
protocol?
That's the closest to a saw trap I think any of us have ever been in.
Dude,
That's pretty.
it was because here's the thing. Overall, it wasn't like a bad experience. Like the worst part of it was
sounds
like,
fucking awful, actually.
like the worst part of it was getting lightly stabbed with a needle, and like it was unpleasant, but not. It was more so just like absurd. Like what the fuck?
No, that is like a
this
cartoon.
this just
like,
doesn't have like
character
Coen
ass,
Brothers,
like, Dr.
like
Appointment. Like that.
yeah,
this is
like a
Three
serious man ass
Stooges,
shit.
Like yeah.
like Billy Woods like line ass doctor's office, bro.
That was a Billy Woods line ass.
Forgetting my name.
Shot
at
the
doctor's
anesthesia down the
office.
nose. Feel it trickle.
Real guys.
Doctor missing the mouth. Hit the needle on the lip.
We're recording this during the Grammys. Right now, it's best pop vocal performance. So what are we thinking? Or best pop vocal album? Sabrina
nominated?
Carpenter, Short and Sweet. Chappell Roan, Taylor Swift.
Give it to Chappelle.
Fuck, I forget. Who is it? Short and Sweet.
I don't
Sabrina
know.
Carpenter takes it home, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, really? I would have liked to have seen Chaperone win that one.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy if Chaperone won most of these.
Anyone
Charlie
that isn't
XCX
Taylor
has been
Swift,
sweet.
to be honest.
No, that is
Charlie
like
XCX has been sweeping in the pre-show, and fucking St. Vincent has also been sweeping. Oh, Jack Antonoff,
nice.
our boy. Well, not our boy. I don't know if we fuck with him anymore.
Dude. Margaret Qualley, husband, has just
What
won.
are you thinking, Margaret?
Has entered the chat.
Okay, so what are you fucking?
Yeah, no, Jackson Loki, psyop, that disappointment. Hate to say it. I don't think
That
you
is a
doctor.
psyop.
Psyop
Dentist
doctor's
appointment.
office for real,
Dude, that is a psyop dentist appointment. Dude, I had a similar, well, maybe just doctor's appointment. I guess it's not dentist. That's just mouth.
Yeah, just ENT.
But I went to a
appointment.
fucking crazy ass dentist appointment. Not recently, but it was a while back. So I get insurance through my mom who works at the university that I attend. So that's pretty cool. And so I have to go to like the university like hospital that's here. And so occasionally they'll have like students like working with the dentist or whatever. And it's typically never been an
no.
issue. It's typically never been an issue. But dude, like I hate phrasing it like this because it sounds like weird, but I literally felt violated after leaving the dentist
Oh,
office
no,
like the other day.
dude.
Like they were
Nice.
stretching my mouth out, like they were fucking sticking shit in there. Like
Instead of live at the dentist office, it's violated the dentist office.
Ooh,
Whoa.
that might flag. Ooh, I actually have a.
No,
got
I meant like a
YouTube thing I
remix
gotta-
album.
Ah, but continue, Luke.
But
Yeah, sorry, we were talking.
yeah, they were just fucked my shit up. Like I've never left the dentist before like with my teeth like sore. Like it was sore from how much stuff they had done, and it was like. So, like, you don't have to do the bullshit where they have to like scrape your teeth like to make sure that it's like the cleanest it's ever been, so that the dentist, like the actual proper dentist, comes in and is like, yeah, everything looks good, and it's like, yeah, because they fucked my mouth for an hour before you came here to look at me.
Fuck
They
yeah,
did
mouth.
they did that and like scraped
right,
my
buddy.
teeth, but they like
All right, buddy.
I don't know what happened, but they like did it twice. They went over my teeth and scraped it and like were scratching my gums and like they stabbed my gums with like this sharp ass needle like maybe like 5 times, and every single time I went
Oh,
like
bruh.
that because my mouth is open so I can't speak, so I'm just like that, and it's like I feel like a fucking moron, and they're like, oh my god, we're so sorry, and I'm like, and I can't say anything about it because I'm fucking mouth agape, like waiting for them to violate my mouth. So yeah, that was a brutal.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, appointment.
The brutal
Your mouth
appointment,
getting
bro.
violated.
The brutalist.
Yeah,
The
seriously.
brutalist appointment.
Dun, 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 dun,
I don't have
dun,
any-
dun, dun.
I don't think I have any fun, like weird doctor stories. Not that I know of. I wish. I
What were you
did.
saying? You said you had like a YouTube story or something?
Oh, okay. So this is kind of interesting, right? So
Yeah, this is the brutal.
POV beat me. I'm minding my own business at the gym, and I get an email from YouTube. I'm
Nice.
like, ooh, okay, little scary with it. And I look at the email, and it says, "You're not alone. Here are links to mental health,
What
resources."
the fuck?
And I'm like, what? Like, okay. I'm
For
like,
anyone,
weird.
so for if anyone's confused thus far, Jake has multiple times said that he doesn't believe in therapy, so that's probably why he's pretty confused.
Well, get this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, for
You're
anyone
joking,
confused,
but-
Jake is a really public advocate for going to your priest instead of therapy.
Okay, so you're joking,
so he was
but
pretty
get
like
this.
shocked at the email.
So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, this is like kind of weird to shoot out of nowhere. Then immediately after, I get an alert. It's like one of your videos has been age restricted, and I'm like, what? I look into it and it's like, oh, a video has been removed because of like self-harm, and I'm like me, like the music YouTube guy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So I'm like, all right, super weird. I look more into it. It's a fucking I've been listening to shit from 3 years ago. I've been
What?
listening to shit episode. I forget what it was, and I'm sitting at the gym. I am
They hit the fucking
I like-
Patreon exclusive.
I am
shit.
Yeah, what the
dumbfounded. I am literally dumbfounded. I'm like, what the fuck would I possibly say in this that is like self-harm
Dude, I'm-
related?
what?
And I'm looking at it, and I'm sitting in the gym, and then it all clicked for me at the single moment. I'm like, oh my god, this is when I talk about Rage Against the Machine's album with the monk that set
the
himself on
self-immolating-
fire.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Oh.
it all clicked for me. I'm like, oh.
And they thought
like-
you wanted to kill yourself because of that?
because
for
I said
self-harm?
I watched the video and I said I was like, I'm using the alternative cover that doesn't have the text on it because it looks cooler. That is what it got age restricted for. Because I said it
no
looked
way.
cooler. And I'm
No
like,
way.
I'm like, dude, what are
Wow.
we doing?
And YouTube
So
was
my
like,
brain,
this album cover
my
where this guy
God.
is fucking killing himself.
This guy is going to commit
So,
suicide right
literally,
now.
Isn't that
I'm not
cool?
joking.
Quote Jay
I think
Joseph.
if anyone is like talking or showing the picture of the that monk like from the Rage Against the Machine album
Wow.
cover,
Whatever you do.
get you get age restricted.
Whatever you do,
And
do
it's-
not say it looks cool. Do not
Yeah,
say
whatever
it
On
looks
you
an
do,
unlisted
do not.
video too, man. That sucks.
No, literally. So it was definitely some like AI, like they plugged that image in and they were just like scanning through
Dude,
stuff.
AI,
so like,
man.
and it wasn't like I don't have like a strike or anything. It was just like they was just like, oh, this video cannot be shown. I'm like, all right, it's a fucking Patreon video from 2 fucking years ago. I really don't care. But like, yeah, that was just super weird. I got that. I'm like, huh, okay. So now I'm just gonna be an extra pussy now and just like be super like. Yeah, no, that was just a weird happenstance from the old YouTube machine, and I just like
Yeah.
because I said it looked cooler.
That's
than the original.
I fully can't believe that, dude.
No,
They'll
that's
flag
actually,
fucking anything except for like actual.
Yeah, no,
dumb shit.
they'll do anything except like actually try and fix problems. They're like,
Yeah.
this guy will do something. So shout out to YouTube. Thanks for that one,
Yeah,
guys.
I've been making this has been my new thing is that I've really been trying hard not to be on social media lately. I've deleted Twitter. I've been trying not to doom scroll, but my replacement for that is I am viciously addicted to playing Gin Rummy on my phone. Like viciously addicted to it.
So you said it.
Gin
I don't know what that
Rummy.
is. Give me like a.
So
elevator
Gin Rummy
pitch.
is a card game you play. It's a 2-person card game, and so on my phone I play online with other people. And the game is basically you get dealt 10 cards.
Oh my god!
and
Everyone's gambling now. Everything is poker.
you're-
the
when
world is
you're-
poker. Oh my god! You're cooked.
So
The world
so
is
you
poker.
have
Thanks,
10
Obama.
cards, and on your turn you can either take a face-up card that's been placed for everyone to see, or you can take a card that you can't see from the pile. And so you take a card, and then to end your turn you have to discard one. And the goal is you want to group your cards together either in like a descending, like an ascending order with the same suit, or like the exact same number, or like card type, in groups of 3 or more. And so once all 10 of your cards are in groups of 3 or more, based on those parameters, you can you call Gin and you win and you score points. And the goal is to get to a certain amount of points.
All right, I'm gonna be so real. My brain did kind of turn to goo halfway through that explanation.
Yeah,
but
I
think
know.
I
I
get the
explained it.
idea.
It's a difficult game to explain, but it's ruthlessly easy to play, and it's I'm not gambling real money, and so it's maybe I am a gambling addict at heart, and this is just my way of expressing it. But damn, it's so much fucking fun, dude. I love it so
gambling
much.
has got literally
dude, I was gonna
everyone.
say you literally. All right, I'm about to make this joke, but I want to make it very clear. I'm doing the exact same thing recently. Jackson, before even getting on, was like, "Yeah, I had a poker night with some friends the other night." Dude, I literally played poker
And that
with
I
friends
did gamble
last
real money
night.
and lost a lot.
Dude, I gambled $2.50
Buy a lot of $10.
against my roommate. We were playing a game of poker, just the two of us, and we bet $2.50, and I lost all that money. I went all in, and he beat me with
You
a
gambled
straight.
$250 for
No,
fun.
$2.50.
Oh, holy shit! I'm like, oh yeah,
but
just casually
with
throwing around
coins,
$250.
we
Yeah,
counted
that's
it.
yeah,
What?
for real.
No, it
Holy
was
fuck.
$2.50, but with the poker coins, we adjust it to
okay.
be
I
$2.50.
got you. I
Yeah,
copy,
Yeah, we
copy,
do.
copy.
Me and my friends will do $10 buy-in, and then we'll just play off that. But it's funny because we have a this is a fun house rule I want to introduce you guys to, and maybe you play this way. But statistically, the worst hand you can be dealt is a 7 and a 2 of different suits. It's the hardest hand to win by, and so we have a house rule, which is that if you win a hand with a 7 and a 2 of opposite suits, everyone has to immediately Venmo you $1 as like a congratulations, because it's like a feat that you can do that.
That's
It's
pretty funny.
awesome.
Yeah.
that's a good time. No, yeah,
No one's done it yet. We got extraordinarily close the other day, but yeah, it has not happened yet.
I gotta learn to play poker.
No, Jake, you're right. I feel like everything is
It's
fucking
really easy to
poker
learn.
now. Like, but and I say this as if I'm not a huge fan of poker. I played poker when I was in middle school with my family. We would come home after school and after work, and we would sit down after dinner. We'd play poker for an hour. And
I've
we stopped
never
playing
played
'cause my
poker.
sister got pissed because I went all in.
It's
one
really
time.
addicting, dude. It's really fucking addicting.
No,
So
it's
much
really
fun.
fucking fun.
Damn,
We do
think
not
I need to learn
condone
how to play poker.
gambling. If you do
Except when
that,
we
do it
do.
safely.
I was telling
do-
Luke,
don't
I
condone
don't know
it
if you
except
hear
when we do,
this, but
baby.
I was telling Jake this because when we were playing poker, there was like one of my friends put just a DJ set on the TV. It was actually pretty funny. It was like there's I guess like a
I think I
YouTube
heard
channel
that.
that's
Yeah.
like it's a YouTube channel. It's all DJ sets, but it's at like a dinner table, and so everyone's eating around them, and there's just a DJ at the head of the table while everyone's just eating and like doing normal shit. But it auto played the Charlie XCX Boiler Room, and when it first started, like every it's a bunch of dudes. Every single person's head just turns, and there's like a collective moment where we're all like, yeah, it's just like a very attractive and intelligent woman who's doing something at a very high level. Like we all respect
Baroque is
this.
me.
Like we all we're all like
It's like,
just
yep.
in awe of what's happening on the TV.
doing
right now.
coke in the boiler room with her boyfriend from the
Yeah,
1975. Boom.
Someone made a joke.
Winning.
They were like,
Winning.
Someone did like the
Winning.
bit where it's like, oh, like what color are her eyes? And I was like, I don't know, but they're very dilated. I can tell you that.
I don't know, but they're fucking huge, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so funny. Dude, have you guys done any strange? Bro, that was the Joba single cover.
It
The
was
Jovis single color.
Joba.
Joba
fuckhead.
single cover.
Oh. Cool.
That's literally what it was.
Just missed that whole.
Have you
sentence.
guys done anything like like, have you guys gone to any like some random ass like weird events lately? Is this segueing into something?
Ass weird event.
That's a good question.
Like just random
really.
vibe, just random shit. Because you guys can think for a second. Because on a whim, yesterday I drove up to Cincinnati, Ohio, technically Fairfield, to go to Jungle Jim's, because at Jungle Jim's, the international grocery store, if you know, you know, they had their annual Pickle Wars festival.
Hell yeah.
In which me, my girlfriend, and then a bunch of my friends went to. I want to make it very clear before I tell the story. Before going to this, I've never once claimed to like pickles. In fact, I would say I wasn't really a fan, but I wanted to go hang out with my friends and
Continue.
yeah, I wanted to go hang out with my friends and go to this little event, and it's called Pickle Wars. And so we show up. It's $10 to get in, and it is a multiple booths of different companies that specialize in making pickles, handing out free like essentially, what do you call it when you're at a grocery store and they hand you
Samples?
Yeah, samples, a free sample of pickles. And then at the same time, nice.
Oh my
Grillos.
God. He's got a whole jar to himself.
And at the same time, they were having pickle eating / drinking competitions. So the first competition they did was a bobbing for pickles competition, where this
my God, that's
10-year-old
disgusting.
won. Then they did a pickle brine chugging competition.
Dude,
you had
what the fuck is this?
That's just vinegar. That's vinegar with extra
That's
steps.
horrible.
That's what that is.
That is horrible.
Oh, I want to make it very clear. Horribly disgusting to watch.
Sounds just awful.
And then they did a pickle eating competition to see who could eat the most pickles in 5 minutes. And it's all people who voluntarily sign up. It's not like professionals or anything. It's just people who are just like, fuck it, I'm just going to drink fucking pickle juice today. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Unfortunately, we couldn't stay the whole time, so I missed the final. So the winners of all 3 of those competitions go to something they call the Gherkin Gauntlet, which is the final round.
Bro.
Yeah, so I spent 3 hours there, and I ate so many pickles within a 30-minute period that I had to stop eating because my sodium level was so fucking high that I got a goddamn headache from it.
The first time I ever learned what Grillos was, I ate an entire thing of it, like this whole gimmick, and I'm like, holy shit, I feel like I'm going to die.
Dude,
I had the worst headache ever.
Yeah, terrible headache. Your stomach feels like it's just acid, just pure acid on the inside. And dude, I didn't even eat like full pickles. I just ate like fucking samples.
Jake, you gotta stop eating fucking pickles, dude. This is so I hate pickles so much. I hate watching people eat pickles.
I say this. I entered this festival, this Pickle Wars festival, not a pickle fan. And I leave having understood and enjoying a few pickles, I have to say. The best pickle I had there, this is not a sponsor.
Fucking team switcher, dude. Jesus Christ.
I was enlightened.
Jesus Christ.
The best pickle on the
their morals
market,
into
not
you.
sponsored, but if you want to sponsor us, even though we only got 10 episodes left, that's okay. The best pickle out there that you can get, except for maybe Grillos, because they didn't have those there. I need to try Grillos.
Yeah!
The Boar's Head horseradish bread and butter was fucking incredible. It was so tasty. They also had a really good spicy hot pickle as well. That was also pretty good. One thing I learned, maybe I'm gonna have to start eating pickles more, because I looked up like one pickle is like 7 calories, but I bet that's like
it's nothing. It's nothing.
0.
Because it's a cucumber, and cucumbers are 0 calories. So
Yeah,
it's
but what
literally
about
nothing.
all the seasonings and shit? Does that add to?
Well, that adds up to like what, like 5 calories? It says on here. What is this? 1 spear is 5 calories, so I could eat this entire thing and
Damn,
be under
1
100
egg is
calories.
40 eggs? The fuck?
What?
You said it.
1
man.
egg
I don't
is
know.
40 eggs.
Dude.
Does no one get that reference?
No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No one's seen I Think You Should Leave? No one knows the fuck I'm talking about?
Oh,
Nope.
yes.
Get
1
fucked
egg
with
is
What the
40
fuck?
eggs.
1 egg is 40 eggs?
Dude, TC
The fuck?
Tuggers, it's a real shirt. It's not a gimmick. This is a real shirt. TC Tuggers.
Oh man, what do you
Dude,
guys
I
listen to
could
lately?
quote random shit from that show literally all day. Dude,
Fucking-
Metaloid,
yeah, I know, same.
Metaloid Maniac. Dude, he built this
Yeah,
wall.
it's-
This is his ground.
This is his ground.
This is
Oh,
his
God.
ground, man. Dude, Friday
Yeah.
night. I'm thinking that we
What about-
just
we
might
might.
fly away, and we don't know who we are.
So you guys been listening to anything lately, or what's up?
Yes, actually. What have I listened
What
to?
you
transition,
been
that was good.
listening to?
Three
Ooh,
stacks on the
located-
radio, Friday night. That's what I've been
Ooh,
listening to.
I got one that I don't think anyone else has listened to. The new FKA Twigs.
Oh, I need to
what do we
listen to
think?
that,
Okay,
bro.
I haven't. I'm gonna say a very short piece.
Oh my
This is in no way reflective of anything objective and remotely. But I
Where's this
remember when
going?
the Eusexua, the first single for Eusexua dropped, and the video with it. The video was shot very well, but there was something about the song that just frustrated me, and I couldn't figure it out. Like something about the sound of it wasn't clicking
The
with
title
me. And
track?
I think I don't know whatever the single was. Whatever the
there
video
were
was that you
there
put
were
out.
a few singles.
I don't know, man. Whatever the video I'm talking about in the office where she's like almost naked.
Oh, death
What's it called?
drums.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Oh,
Dude, you
I
said
have
she was
no
talking
idea.
about- Wait, which one? You said she was in the office and something else. What is it?
drums of death. Are you talking about?
Was that the video where she's in
I
the
don't
office?
know. I don't know.
If it's the one in the office, then it is drums of death. Yes.
What
Well,
is
I
she in
don't
the
know.
office?
What
What
are
does
you
she?
talking about?
What is she in the office?
Bro, you watched it. What do you mean? Like,
haven't
don't
seen it.
know.
Like forever ago, I just
it's
know
your
there's a video
memory,
and I was-
bro. It's
Oh,
your
man, I'm gonna
mind.
kick your fucking ass out
Your
of this, dude. I
memory,
swear to
your
God.
emotions. You don't know.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna find it in 5 seconds because I gotta
Yeah,
watch
do
the
it.
video to see it. If
Yeah,
you
do
were
it. No
listening
balls.
to anything else, oh my fucking God.
Everybody, Beyonce just won Best Country Album. Get excited.
Oh shit. Yeah, I was drums
sucks
of death.
ass.
That is like one of the best songs of the album. Horrific Take, Jackson. Hate to say it.
Maybe I just gotta get into it, and maybe I'm just off kilter.
Listen to the whole record because I thought this was actually a really interesting and unique look into club music. Like Berlin house
cool.
music was
Cool.
like the main influence on here. Like the singles that she did were like pretty good with it, but like the deep cuts are actually kind of where it's at. Like I wasn't huge on the title track. Girl Feels Good, awesome. Perfect Strangers, also awesome. Drums of Death, holy shit. I'm fucking losing my marbles. And then A Room of Fools comes on, and then it's just like penis music, just hardcore penis music. Don't really love it. Don't
Penis
love that song.
music.
Sticky, it's not too
Wait,
shabby
Sticky?
either. Yep, literally the Tyler Creator
Whoa.
reference. The end of Sticky is insane. Keep It, Hold It, also
it's getting
pretty good.
sticky.
Childlike
Okay.
Things. Do you guys know the gimmick with Childlike Things?
No.
Featuring Northwest, Kanye West's daughter, and
Oh.
it's the worst shit I've ever heard in my life. It's pretty awful. Yeah, again,
No
like
sugar.
What
Sugarcoating it.
what is with North Song coming into songs and just saying some
I don't know. And again, everyone's shocked. Oh my god, the 12-year-old
Ohio
didn't have a great
konnichiwa,
bar. Yeah,
konnichiwa.
like,
What if
literally.
what if she started like, I don't know, like
I'm
just
the boss.
accidentally
I'm
saying
the
some
boss.
shit that like her dad says sometimes, like around the house. Like
no.
she just writes it into a song. She's like, "Yo, that shit Elon did wasn't that bad." It's like, why?
It was a Roman salute, yo.
Oh my god.
But Childlike Things is fucking horrendous. And then Striptease, one of the best tracks of the album. Really fuck with it. 24-Hour Dog has maybe my favorite instrumental on here. I love how that sounds. It's so like pingy and like just sounds awesome. And dude, Wanderlust might be my favorite track on the album. Holy shit. It is like
wow, okay. Yeah.
it's like she's on her Bon Iver shit, and you'll know when you listen to it. But the pitch shift in the chorus when she says Wanderlust, it makes me want to rip my skin off. I'm just like, it's fucking awesome. And I haven't listened to much this year, but that is definitely looking like album of the year so far. Haha, funny because we're only a month in, but like
Yeah.
it's pretty good with it, and I'm actually pretty impressed because I've not delved too much into FKA Twigs. Like I listened to her previous one was a Capper songs or something.
Which
Yeah.
I was pretty mid on.
Yeah, Capper
on
songs
that
was
one.
kind of fine. Magdalene, I enjoyed Magdalene. It has like one of the saddest songs I've ever
heard that one's
and
pretty
I
good. Yeah.
and I really enjoy it. But like, yeah, you Sexa is
Hey, South Cellophane's
probably
a tough fucking watch.
yeah, dude. It's actually really good. I highly recommend it. It's getting its flowers. It's like apparently her highest charting album to date, and I'm like good because it's weird, and I like when weird music gets its recognition. So I'd recommend checking it out.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Definitely need to check
pretty
it out.
good with it.
I have a bunch of long drives this week because I'm on a shoot that's like an hour away. So maybe I'm thinking of trying to hit some morning first
Here.
listen. So maybe I'll add that to the list.
I got another listen that Jackson you might be interested in. The brand new Edward Skeletrix album, Museum
dude,
Music.
I have heard awesome things about this actually.
Okay. Hot
Okay,
take
never
here.
mind. You're giving me a.
Yeah, hot take. I don't know what rate your music is on. It ain't it, bro. I literally
Oh,
have
no.
no idea.
Dude,
Like,
Ray, your music doesn't even fuck with it like that much.
but people like when I had people reach out
He did
to
like
me.
a whole museum like thing for the album, right?
Yeah, he had like a gimmick where he had like a
A whole
show in New
exhibit.
York or some gimmick. But
Yeah,
like
he
I had
he
people
put himself in a cage.
I had people reach out to me, like a podcast watcher, so shout out to you. They were like, oh, well, I heard you're doing a video on post-rap. You need to listen to this Edward Skeletrix album. I'm like, oh, shit, okay, that's... Nah,
Yeah.
I don't really see it. It's essentially just like rage music. It's like Playboi Carti, but like a little weirder, but like not
Yeah.
in the best way. Like there's some songs on here that kind of fuck. I think Blurry Picture goes hard, Plastic Body, Skeletrix Island, and Drug Story are all pretty good tracks. But for the most part, a lot of
Skeletrix
this.
Island is the fucking song that I recommended for the shit, dude. That was my fucking book club pick, and you didn't fuck with it.
Sorry. Well, listen, man.
Oh, you
I
fuck!
evolved.
I should have won that week.
I evolved.
Damn.
I evolved.
Guys, if
But-
you want to hear our reviews of Skeletrix Island, make sure you pay $5 to our Patreon. You'll have access to our whole library.
Ladies and
Bonus
gentlemen, you
content.
heard 'em.
We have weekly book club picks where we each pick a song, and we pick one Patreon to review their song. And yeah, man, there's prizes and stuff too. So check it out.
Would you say
So yeah,
that's
I
about
was
No.
I was pretty pretty down the middle with the new Edward Skeletrix album. It had some standouts that I thought were cool, and it had an interesting vibe to it, but like didn't really blow me away. TBH.
Is he still doing
Yeah,
the whole
I
like
mean-
AI art like shit?
Yeah,
like,
very
think
much.
so.
It's funny you say that, though, Jay, because I remember when I first heard Skeletrix Island and found his account, I was like, wow, this is extraordinarily awesome. Let me see what else this guy's got. And every other song I did not enjoy at all. So
It's honestly probably going to be the vibe for you in this one if
Yeah.
you do decide to give it a
Well.
listen. I was, and
Yeah.
one last album from the 2025 Jake Music listening escapades. I listened to the new Asian Glow album, 111-00011. Yes, I've
I
never
didn't know they put
listened
it
to.
out.
I never listened to an Asian Glow album before, so this is me going very in blind. And I liked I liked the sounds that were here. I didn't love them. If you're like a big fan of like noisy shoegaze, like, and you're known to really
Yeah.
like that music, you will love this thing because this whole thing is just noisy shoegaze. For better or for worse, like the whole thing is noisy shoegaze. Let me say it one more time for the people in the back. This whole thing is noisy shoegaze. So it's it definitely has a vibe that it sticks to,
What is
and
it?
I enjoyed it. I don't know if you heard, ladies and gentlemen,
The new-
it's known as noisy shoegaze. So yeah, it was decent with it. It had I think my biggest problem is it had really great loops to start tracks. I'm like, oh, this is actually really direction it's
Nice.
going into, and then it just abandons it and then just kind of goes to the same formula. Which if you really enjoy it, then you're probably really gonna fucking love it. But I was looking for something a little more. It was fine. Didn't dislike it. I thought it was pretty aight.
I love
And
Yeah.
that's my music listening
this
of
is
2025. Just
this
farted.
is random, but like I haven't listened to anything, but I'm just looking through like the rate your music charts because it's always really funny at the beginning of the year because like barely anything
Yeah.
is released. Balloonerism #1, that makes sense. I need to listen to that. But
Also need to.
at number 16 by an artist named Smoke Dope 2016 is The Peak.
Goddamn right. You're goddamn right. Smoke dope P, baby.
The Smoke Dope 2016 The
No
Peak
way.
is the
I've been
album.
listening.
The
Luke, you'll be
Rap.
proud of me.
The
I've been
Peak.
listening to a little bit of RXK Nephew, just a little bit.
Dude, he's
Just-
so fucking awesome.
I really like the track "Long Song" because like the first half of it is literally just like wrestling references. Catch a Body, Rey Mysterio. Frog Splash, Eddie Guerrero. Latch Eat Steel, Eddie Guerrero. Overdose, Eddie Guerrero. In a hotel room, like Eddie Guerrero. And he's just like telling the story of these wrestlers that have died.
Well, I'll
like,
tell you what
dude,
I've been
Jesus
listening
Christ.
to, and shocker, it's not much. But I listened to some of. This is not a recent album, but I was checking out an XTC album per my girlfriend's request. Skylarking by XTC. It's a really good prog rock album. If that interests you, check it out because it has some really good songs on it. But the one song I wanted to talk about, and I'm shocked that Jake, you didn't listen to it knowing the crowd of this podcast. Dude, Black Country New Road is back.
Oh, I did! I did listen to it!
Besties.
With a new song
Bestie.
called Besties. And
Is it true? Is that all Georgia Ellery on vocals?
I believe so.
Oh, really?
Georgia Ellery is the she
Holy
wrote the
fuck.
lyrics, she did the vocals. I think the rest of the band did like background vocals.
Dude,
No, if it's
you know
anything
who
like
pro-
Live from Bush Hall, then I'm sure that on the album multiple band members will be doing
Yeah.
vocals.
do you know who produced the album? Do you remember a long time
Yes.
ago when we did album things?
I do, actually.
Who?
James Ford, right? Or like
And-
some famous. That's who did
yeah.
Besties, but there's like a famous guy who did like all the
Well,
production.
do you know who James Ford is?
he
I recommended an
I
album.
I read a tweet or something about it, but I don't remember what.
I
he's
recommended
produced.
an album of his for the book club back when we did albums. It was Pillow something.
What
James
albums
Ellis
he produced?
Ford.
Oh,
And I saw that name. I was like, oh, I know that guy. Hey, I liked his album. I thought it was pretty good.
Is that
wow.
the same guy?
Yep, same dude.
Oh, interesting.
James Ellis Ford. So a little connection there, and that probably goes to show why
he
this
produced
is my
the Beth
favorite Black
Gibbons
Country New
album.
Road song. Boom, gotcha.
That's your favorite Black
Are
Country
you
New
for
Road
real?
song.
Yep. You heard me.
Would
I'll
you
say
like
it
to
again for the people in
explain?
the
All right.
back.
Yeah,
It is
anything
my
else
favorite
to
Black
add to
Country
that,
New
or-
Road song. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it.
You're not.
It's,
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
That is all.
I didn't
Continue.
love it, to
I
be
think
honest.
from
I
me and Ad
wasn't-
Jackson's reactions, I can kind of get the vibe of you go first, Jackson. You're a bigger BCNR fan
Well,
than I.
I'll say this: it's been really I hate this. I hate that anytime they release music, it's got to be this fucking conversation about like, oh, is it better than the stuff they did with Isaac and the
Yeah.
band? It's so infuriating, and it makes me. Not that they should have done this, but it makes me really understand why Injury Reserve did what they did and just changed their name and were like, we're not doing Injury Reserve anymore, because it just sucks that they have to do this every time. Where it's like, this is like a Black Country Road song. I just didn't really connect with the song. It felt a little bit too poppy for my taste. But hey, a lot of people have really liked it, and I'm glad that they're making some.
Perhaps that is why I enjoyed it.
Still
is
some
their
fresh
popular
music.
stuff.
Yeah, it definitely is their more popular song, and I still am excited for the album. I'm always excited to see what my favorite group of English people are up to.
High praise, my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not because of a big crop of English people that I enjoy in the first place, but
Okay, fair.
I'm kidding, guys. Shout out to British people. You guys
Yeah. I
love toast.
I was definitely in the same boat. I couldn't really connect to it that much. Another thing about the song is maybe this is just me, but I feel like the actual like structure of the track itself, it's very kind of all over the place. Like I don't really know. Like it like for it being so short, it felt like it was going from one idea to another and not really a cohesive way. And it kind of took me out of it a little bit. And I don't know. It wasn't nearly as like catchy as some of the stuff that was on Live from Bush Hall or previous work that they've done. With that being said, I'm still holding out hope. We're gonna listen to the album, of course. My question for all of you is, what do you think of the cover art for both the single and the album?
I actually didn't see the single artwork.
Oh, really? It's cute. I think it's super interesting. I think that I like their other two album arts better. I think they're more iconic, but I like the art style. I like the colors. Jake, we're waiting your response.
I'm looking it up. Black Country New Road.
Maybe my least favorite thing about Black Country New Road is I feel like their album art branding is so all over the place. Like I do not think it's cohesive with one with each release.
I like it. I enjoy it as a standalone image.
I do as well.
I enjoy it. Maybe in the context of Black Country New Road's discography, maybe not as much. Like, I mean, if we're talking iconography, like, put it all aside. Poorly designed album covers, like, the first one's stock image. Like let's just call it. Let's call a spade here.
Okay,
it's literally a stock.
But it's awesome.
It's iconic for sure. Is it like necessarily a good album cover? I don't know if I'd say that. But
yes, it's okay. We've answered the question for you. It's all good.
I definitely like the new one. I do think Ants from Up There is kind of like the head and shoulders above both of them.
That is I mean, that
it's
one's
pretty
just fully
fantastic.
awesome.
Yeah, and here now that I'm speaking, I might want to retract my statement on them Besties being my favorite Black Country New Road album. I think.
What would the replacement be?
For their best song?
Chaos Space Marine, perhaps? Intro? Intro. Dude, I love that shit. Dude, it's so good. That's like the most life-affirming song ever made, dude. I just love that shit.
It's such a, like... And also, it has a bit of a connection, too. Like, the entire first California trip, it was just...
That's true.
Low-key for a second, I forgot they did that.
Like,
I was like, oh.
You know the like TikTok core video I send you guys every like a year where I'm like,
Dude,
damn,
that
this is still the
video
best video ever made.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It is. Yeah. Well, what are you celebrating? Oh well, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, dude, it's just so. It's so awesome.
That video
Jackson, get excited!
And
I finished my pickles.
All I need
really
in
gross,
slow
man.
motion is like some of the best.
He's
fucking-
hitting
he's
hitting one of the hardest gritties
video, dude.
known to mankind.
Luke, put the video on screen without the music in it.
Or do
It'll be a vocal
so
recreation of me doing it.
Okay, cool. Imagine him doing that, but like the actual "All I Need" happening, and it's just extraordinarily prolific and poetic image for absolutely no reason. Yeah. Well, as far as what I've been listening to, I'm starting to feel a new wave of Jackson Burns core incoming.
Uh-oh.
And it's starting off slow. Well, that's already been in full swing. Two Hollis is still very much in the rotation. Dude, I finally listened to Jeans for the first time the other day. Dude, it's just
Dude,
so
I recently learned my
good, dude.
cousin is a huge Two Hollis fan. I didn't know that for some reason.
Let's
Two Hollis.
go,
That
dude.
is crazy.
Because he was at a Two Hollis show, and I was like, "You like Two Hollis?"
Oh, I want to go to
Yeah.
one so bad.
I would go to a Two Hollis show. I would do that.
Oh my god, dude, Trauma. Like, oh my god, these are like they're just incredible tracks.
Do you see the video of him when the people are like, "Yo, when's the new music coming out?" He's like,
He's so.
he's
I
like,
love him.
no,
I
dude,
love him so
seriously.
much.
He's like, "When's the new music coming out?" He's like, "No, come on, man!" And he shoves the camera. He's like, keeps
so
shushing
awesome.
the guy, and I'm like,
That's
damn,
so
that rocks.
awesome, dude. I love him so much. But the new wave, dude. Beastie Boys have some fucking heaters.
Dude, Beastie Boys
Ooh.
I have
resurgence
been getting
is real.
really into. Dude, there's this track. You'll recognize this song from A Bitter Life. Remember that? The Beastie Boys. Do you remember what I'm talking about? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I think I do.
The video that BB and Lucas made called A Bitter Life.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, they use a song called Hello Brooklyn. It's a B-side off of Paul's Boutique.
I really fuck with
it
Paul's
is
Boutique.
Awesome. It is so, dude, the bass is insane. It's like it's just so charismatic. Like I could listen to it all day. Dude, like
Hip-hop.
all-timer.
It's going down at the park.
All-time lines. Building bombs in my attic for elected officials, dude. Like this is all-time
that's
shit.
what that was from when you sent that. I was just like, oh,
Yeah,
what is he talking
yeah.
about?
Dude, there's this
What is
the
bro
whole
on?
chorus is them talking about being the keeper of something called the 3-pack bonanza, And I was like, damn, what the fuck does that mean? And I looked it up, and it was something that you could buy at a corner store, and it was 3 porno mags saran wrapped together.
Real.
You get it was like a mystery box of porn, basically.
Brass
Called the
monkey.
3-pack bonanza.
It was
Funky
it was
monkey.
the
All time
Death Grips reference.
It was the Loot Crate of porn.
intergalactic, bro. Dude, a production on that shit is unbelievable. Like, this is like all-timer beats that we're talking about. Like, shit that the Far Side sampled, man. Like, just good ass
Death
songs.
Grips
dude.
sampled. Come on, bro.
Sabotage obviously is a classic. Like the new style, bro, off License to Ill. These are all timers,
What an
guys. These are
awesome
all
title,
timers.
by the way.
Just
The
yeah,
License
dude, License
to
to
Ill.
Ill. Also, dude, all of their album covers, all fucking heaters, dude. Like all
No, they
heaters.
got some pretty
They were just
fantastic
putting
art.
out incredible images, like all around.
Dude, I gotta go to
yeah,
New
dude,
York
no
and retake
complaints.
that picture of Paul's boutique. I think I need to do that.
Oh, dude. I wonder if it looks even remotely the same.
Ooh, that's a good question.
But yeah, dude, Beastie Boys. I'm listening to a ton of. I've still been hitting some Little Ugly Mane here and there.
Yes,
I've been on a
sir.
massive,
Yes, sir.
A massive. After I got my new record player, I was like, damn, I gotta be hitting this all the time. And I did a Earl Sweatshirt Discog listen through the other day, and
Always a good time,
You know-
depending on your mood.
yeah, I mean, I don't say that slightly, man. He's probably the best to do it ever. Like, I don't even know what else to say. I mean, it's just like what a log he has. And you know what, man? I'll say it. What's it called? What was his last solo album called? Help me, someone.
Sick.
Sick has really grown on me. Sick has actually really grown on me. I will openly admit that I was very wrong about that record. There's some great tracks on that, dude. And even Voir Dire has been growing on me, dude. The Caliphate featuring Vince Staples, again, I hate to keep saying it, all-timer beat, dude. All-timer beat. Just some purely angelic shit. Like Earl at the top of his game, man. Like it just every bar is just like, oh my god, dude. Just hits on something truly transcendent. Man.
There will never be a song that if the world started ending, I needed to play more than Riot. I think that is the song
it is an all-timer
that needs
for sure.
to play when the world ends. I can't explain it. I will not elaborate, but that is the song that needs to play. And if you listen to it, you'll know why, bro.
I was telling Luke this, but I think that Azucar is the only song ever that I will never skip. Like, it is one of the best tracks ever made. Like, bar for bar, just incredible shit, dude. Like, off rip, dude. Pedal to the metal, lost foot, and it was sugar in my gas tank.
Pedal
Off
to
rip,
the
talking
metal,
about-
lost foot.
We're hitting. It was sugar in my gas tank. My cushion was a bosom on bad days, dude. Come on, this is.
Bro,
just
actually
some
stop.
real-
Actually
this is the
stop.
real
You need to
shit.
stop. Bro, actually stop. What are you talking about? Bro, actually stop. What is going on, bro?
Yeah, man,
actually stop.
I'm gonna kick yo ass. But
Dude,
yeah, that's what I got.
I will say
uh,
that for the Earl Sweatshirt
Screwing
equivalent
up.
of Azucar for me of a never skip song is On the Way with Standing on the Corner. That song is like
Oh,
totally
dude,
so
it's
perfect,
so
bro.
good. It's so fucking good.
What is a never skip song?
My move.
I'm literally gonna hit my stations playlist and just go until I hit a song that I can't skip. Like I literally will not physically let me.
But
skip.
yeah, I mean, I've said it on here before. I'll say it again. Some Rap Songs is, bar none, the vinyl record that I own that I put on the most. It is a great listen all the time. Like it's deeply moving, but also is great for just having some casual listening stuff. I've noticed that it's the record that has the most wear and tear, not because I've not been taking good care of it, but because I've had it for so long, and it's just been
use
through
that
a lot
shit so
with
much.
me. I pull it out constantly.
Real.
Just really good
That's real
shit, man.
fuck.
Just really good shit.
Shout out to Earl Sweatshirt. I'm excited. I mean, he's due for something new in the next coming.
Yeah, dude.
days,
I was just
surely.
thinking that too. I mean,
Surely he's due.
Well, I mean, we got one of the fucking best singles of the year that he had the feature on with.
I'm not okay, but I'm gonna be all right.
Dude, oh my god, why am I forgetting the name of it? World's
Free Gaza, we on the corner like Israelites.
Israelites, dude, and you
That
oh
line is
my
so fucking
god, dude.
amazing.
It's so good. I can't wait to see what it is. It's making the band. I mean, come on.
I do also
this is
enjoy making the band.
unbelievable output, dude. What is the
Earl
plan? Fuck
Sweatshirt.
is you saying?
What the fuck?
Danity
is
King.
that?
Man, music is crazy.
Music
Yeah,
is
it's
crazy. Fucking, you know, Jackson. I don't know if you're sticking to it, but I have brutally failed already at watching a movie every single day of the year.
I'm doing all right. I've fallen a bit behind, but not like demonstrably. Today I hit the first Decalogue, and I'm not going to talk about it because I'll start crying. But I
Real, honestly, real.
what's it called? This year I am at 23 for this year so far.
I'm
right.
at 6.
So
Margaret
I'm a little
Qualley
behind, but nothing
and
crazy.
Jack Antonoff. How dare they show them on
I
screen
would like
together.
to get to. I would like try to.
Pissing me off.
I want to try
That's
to get to
my
200.
wife you're talking about.
I
God
think
damn it.
200 would
Sorry,
be
go ahead.
a good amount for me.
Yeah, that's a good number too. That's good shit. I don't even know if I'll make 365 because again I'm counting short films and stuff.
Charlie
so
XCX
I'm trying to
reference.
hit that more too. Dude, have you seen her letterboxd? It's pretty awesome.
I didn't know
No,
she
she
had
knows
one.
ball.
Oh, dude, she does, and she wrote a whole think piece about Passion of Joan of Arc and about how transcendent Dreyer's films are. That's insane.
She knows
That's
ball.
awesome. She fully
She
knows
does know
ball. I
ball.
wonder if she's read Transcendental Meditation. Yeah,
Well, shout out to Charlie XCX if she
transcendental
couldn't be
film.
any more perfect.
Well,
yeah, for real.
yeah, dude. Fuck
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
Oh my
Uh,
god, dude. 8-ball sunk in the side pocket, couldn't lose. I put some spin on the way. Come on.
Come on, bro.
Dude.
Yeah, that's just unbelievable. That's just
Dude, I
unbelievable.
find myself doing that all the time. I love just like speaking rap lyrics before the song comes
Oh,
on.
dude.
it's the
Oh,
best.
yeah. Dude, just the
Dude.
best.
People,
oh, god
people
damn.
must hate me, but holy shit, dude, I will.
I like
Never
doing that,
stop.
but it's with rap lyrics that I made up, and it's my rap.
The gay
lyrics that I
version.
love.
the
Oh
Luke
my
gay
god.
version
I'm
of the song.
so glad you said this because I finally got to watch Rap World.
Oh,
the
yes,
Conor
Bob.
O'Malley
Fucking
film.
rap.
Rap
dude.
World.
I am gonna clock out just to put the pickles away and throw out my trash because I did not see Rap World. Shocker,
That's
didn't
fine. That's
watch
fine.
a movie,
I'll,
but yeah, I'll be back.
I'll keep it brief because I don't want. No, I think I have too much to say. It wasn't phenomenal, but I really enjoyed it. It is equal parts hilarious and just tragic. Because you know that they want to do something so badly and they just are.
They just
They just
can't.
don't have.
they
They just
do not
can't.
have it.
They just can't. They don't have it, and I mean it's especially sad because I know many people like that. People that I was close with in high school are like that. People that I worked with at AMC are like that, and they're immensely kind people that live just very very different lives from
Yeah.
me. And you know it's just interesting. It's a really interesting piece because I think that it does very good at being a time capsule.
Yeah, like even though they
'cause,
fuck
I mean, dude,
up like
like, I'm
there's
watching-
some things they fuck up about the
Yeah.
2009, but like it does like it feels. Of
But
the
yeah,
time.
but I'm watching them and I'm like, dude, the amount of videos on my phone I have of like me and my friends when we were in middle school doing like karaoke and shit, like just singing, like dancing to fucking Snoop Dogg or like, you know, like the millions of other times I tried starting a YouTube channel when I was younger, and like I see myself in them, and the tragedy is that they never grew out of it, right? Where
Yeah.
that's like there wasn't really a progression, and so yeah, I don't know.
I thought this movie was supposed to be funny. Why would I come back to just like a
No,
real
it
ass
is.
conversation?
It is funny. Like Jackson is making a good point, and it's very true. But I want to make it very clear. Like this shit is fucking hilarious. I think I liked it a bit more than Jackson. But it's. I don't know. It's very absurd. I don't think it's the best thing he's ever done. But with that being said, I'm like a huge Conor O'Malley fan, so I still thought it was fucking hilarious and really great. I think the ending is fucking hilarious, dude. The ending is so fucking funny. To Rap World. Yeah, Jake, it's for free on YouTube. Check that shit out, man, when you get the chance.
I got a long list of stuff for movie watching that's been added at my job. It will be added.
Bro, just get a fucking letterbox. You can use the watch list feature. It's so
Yes, dude,
nice.
just do it.
Bruh.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Do it. Do it. Do
You're gonna peer
it.
pressure.
Do it.
You don't even need to like promote it or anything. You just follow us. That'll be it.
Nah, that's real. That's pretty real. I
Yeah,
probably
just
would.
keep,
Yeah,
just
man.
keep it on the download, dude.
What's that from?
Do it again.
It's from Lahane, bro.
There you go, Luke. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we
dude.
go.
How did
Yeah,
I
I
not
know,
get
Phil.
that?
Yeah.
To be honest, I missed the gun part, and all I saw was you go like this. And I was like,
fucking
oh
scene.
shit, what the fuck?
Great.
Yeah, just the
scene.
best, man. Just the best. I gotta watch that again, man. It's been too long.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Shit's great. Shit is great. You know what else has been great? this podcast. But as time keeps going,
Good things come to an end.
Yeah, specifically at 180 episodes, it comes to an end. So we're in our funeral arc. I hope y'all are excited for many goofs, gags, celebrations. Maybe we'll do some crazy shit to celebrate our death. And be on the lookout for some other cool shit because we're gonna be gone. You'll never hear from us ever again. Yeah,
Get excited, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, it's gonna be fucking gone.
Woohoo!
So yeah.
So like what do we do after the podcast?
Ooh. We
I
didn't
put
get
a
that
lot
far,
of
did we?
eggs into this basket. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I assumed we would at least have
Yeah.
like
Eggs are expensive these days too.
yeah. Dude, that has to be like DEI's fault, you think? Like
I'm cutting you there.